So what's up guys, so in today's video I'll show you how to use the TDI. TDI stands for Traders Dynamic Index. So it's an indicator that you can use to trade. I will post the indicator in the Telegram group and also in the Discord group, so if you're interested in joining, the link is in the description box. So let's get started. And also, if you're new to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. I'll be dropping more videos like this, educating on the tools that I've seen that are valuable in the Forex community. So let me first start by installing the TDI. So as you can see now, I don't have the TDI, so you can install the TDI in your mobile phone. Mobile phone is about setting it up. I will also leave the guide on how to set it up in the for your mobile device in the Telegram group. You'll find all the materials you need in that group or in the Discord group. So it's quite simple. So first, let me start with the mobile device. So this is the PDF TDI indicator for mobile. So I don't know who created this indicator, but I've seen it. I use it till this day. It has been quite great. It's among the best indicators that I've seen so far in this industry. So you can see the TDI indicator for mobile. So you see the setup options for setting it up. Okay, so now you can see you insert the RSI. So you follow the steps. There are 6 steps. Then you'll see you also have the photos. You can see the photos to installing the TDI. So these are the photos. So after you're done, you're supposed to get to see this the TDI at the bottom here. It's supposed to look something similar to this. So I'll show you how you can use it and how it relates to the market. Okay, so you can like manage it easily. So let me just send this into the group. So I hold it, and so that is sent. The second one is the strategies that you can also use. I don't know who created this. I just made them on the internet too. So you can also see the strategies and also the final part, which is the indicator. So this is this TDI Pro. Select it and this one, then send it. So let me show you how to install it in your computer. So now you have it. For me, it's at the top, at the desktop. So you can see that the two indicators are here, the XC. So this one is for MT4. They'll also search for the MT5 version and send it to you guys. I'll send it in the Telegram group. So to install it, I'm just going to head over to, once you open your MT4, so you can see this is my broker with IC Markets. Also it's the broker that I use. So if you want to join IC Markets, the link will also be in the description box below. It's among the best brokers according to my opinion. So to install an indicator, you're just going to hover here at the top where it says file. So click on file, then scroll down to it says data folder. Here you will head over to where it says MQL4. Click on it, and then you will see this menu with so much options. So this one, written indicators, is where you're going to paste the document. Now you have the file open. Head back to where the indicator is at, then select it. So I'll select both of them. Then I'll copy or cut. So me, I'll just cut since I don't want it there. Open the folder that you have just opened, the indicator folder, then paste it there. So now our file is ready. So after doing that, you just click on close, and then you're going to click on this navigator option on the top menu inside your MT4. Click on this navigator option, then you're going to refresh, and once you refresh, you can see the TDI indicator is there. So to install it in your like chart, so you're just going to click it and drag it to your chart. So I'll just click it. I don't think you have to change anything because the things are set, but for me, I prefer using the 21 here, the RSI value. I think that's the only thing you can change, since even in the mobile version you use the 21. I'll shift it, or maybe let me just leave it at that. You can shift it to either 13 or 21, depending on the one that you'll see will give you better accurate according to your liking. Okay, so let me just use 21. Then I don't think there's anything I'll change. Then click on OK. Oh, this one is the one that has signal. So this one will show you divergences and whatever. So let me increase the So if you want to edit the indicator, now you can see I've already installed it, but I want to make some few changes. You're going to right click on your chart, then click on indicator list, and you'll see your indicator there. So I want to make these lines to be more visible, and also to add if there's need adding, but I'll just make them visible. So I'll change the color flow from dim gray to black. Then I'm gonna click on OK, then close. Now if I refresh, don't know why it's not changing. Let me try it again. It has changed. Okay, so I can also make the borders of this margin to change. So you're going to open the indicator, then head over to it says colors. So this is where you can change the width of the lines inside the indicator. So you can see the green line, the red line, and the yellow line are quite visible. So to change this border, since they are not quite visible, just click on the width, then scroll down and select and click on OK. So you can see it has increased in size. So to zoom in and out of the indicator, you're just going to zoom in and out of your chart. So if I zoom in, you can see now the whole indicator as a whole. Now this is where I'm going to show you something. So let me start by first introducing to you the levels in the chart. So at first it has 3 levels. There's the 68, there's the 70, and the 32. So you can change this to 70 by just like opening the same option I've showed you. Then head over to it says levels, and here you're just going to input the number you want. So the level on the RSI, it's going to show. So that's how you edit the levels. Then the TDI has several like lines. So there's this thing that looks like a Bollinger Band. Then after that, let me make it more bigger. You have these 2 lines inside. There's this green line, there's this red line, and there's also like the yellow line inside it. So let me first explain to you what they represent. Okay, the green line, let me start with the green line goes in par with the candlesticks. So if the candlestick is going up, it's going to be up. So this one follows the candlesticks, the green line. The red line follows the 13 EMA. The 13 EMA is the 13 exponential moving average. After that, we have the yellow line. This yellow line represents the 50 EMA in the chart. So if price crosses the 50, at most of the time it also crosses the 50 inside the chart. It follows the like this one. It does not significantly represent much to this, but it's just like the halfway line of this Bollinger Band. So then there's these yellow lines which represent the price range. So when price hits the outside the Bollinger Band, that means that it's overbought. It's like outside, it's like overbought, it's outside the range. So at times it might return depending on the trend. You see it's ranging like inside this. So then let me show you now the levels. This the levels. This is the 50 line level in the RSI that separates the indicator. So there's the top half and the bottom half divided by this 50. So once the indicator, like now it is, when it's below the 50 line in a downtrend, in a downtrend, then when it's above the 50, it means it's in a buy trend. So it means that price is going up. You can see price here. Let me remove this. So you can see from here price was high, so this was in the upper level. It had just that day 29. You can see it started going in a downtrend. So as it went in a downtrend, it kept on going down. So you can see like in this level here, it crossed the 50 and also the 50 inside the 50 range. So at times this 50, it usually crosses the halfway length of the TDI, the yellow line, then crosses the 50. So you can see at times when it crosses the 50 in the chart, it also crosses the green line, crosses the 50 in the TDI. So the TDI is very efficient to use. According to me, I've used it all my trading career. So when you see prices below the 50, just know we are in a downtrend, or the market is going down. If it's above the 50, it means the market is moving up. So let me show you more. So you can see like on this level, on this day, this was a retracement. Then after it went down below the 50, you see it went down here. The whole day it was in a drawdown, not in a drawdown, but in a downtrend. So you can see if you are able to incorporate the TDI with other indicators or your technical analysis, maybe your chart lines or maybe your levels, you can be able to trade with it efficiently. So you can see even now, like here, there is the market was in a downtrend, and you can see the TDI was below the 50 line, so you can see the downtrend was quite strong. So if you can see now, that is one of the signals like TDI can offer you. So if you see that like the market is below the 50 line, meaning that it's in a very strong downtrend, then you can search for a sell setup inside the chart using maybe another indicator, or maybe a 13 or a 13 EMA, or maybe crossover of a moving average in a lower time frame. You can just scale down into a lower time frame. So the one I was telling you, when it crossed the 13 crosses the green line, it means the 13 in the chart has crossed the price. So you can see like on this point here, it crossed here. Then on the chart here, you can see the 13 moving average. So this red line is the 13 moving average, this one is the 50, and this one is the 200. So when you see like here, price crossed the 13, and it also in the RSI, you can see also price crossed each other here. You can see there was that. Now another like strong signal that you can get from the TDI is the like divergence, something called divergence. So divergence is like, here you can see on this chart, let me use like here this example. No, this one is a divergence. So in this RSI, in this TDI, sorry, so in this TDI, it reflects the real market price. So when the markets make a higher high, also the green line will make a higher high or a higher low. So you can see like on this level, the market here, let's start here on this level here, you can see market created a high, then it retraced back, it bounced on the 13. You can see even on it bounced on this red line, then it went and created a high. So also this here, we created a higher high, and then it bounced back on the 13. So you can see the bounce back on the 13 here, then it created another high, bounce back, high, bounce back. So divergence is when like price on the chart creates a higher high, but on the TDI it does not create a higher high, so it creates like a lower high. So let me show you an example. So this indicator first, it's built like to show you the divergences. Like you can see here, price created a low. Now let me start here, then it went and created another lower low here. You can see lower low, then it went up. Also on the TDI it went up, but price came back and created a lower low, but on the TDI there was no lower low. So that is an example of a divergence. You can see it continued here. Then on the next section, you can see price created a high. You can see, but coming down it created a lower low. Okay, so like on the chart it created a higher low, sorry, it created a higher low. So that is the divergence. So this difference means that a massive trend change is coming. So you can see maybe it will be a long trend change, or maybe a short term, but the trend is about to change. So basically, but it does not always work like 100%. The trend might be so low, might be so strong on one side that the market cannot, like, the TDI fails to like reflect it quite efficiently. So at times you find it creating these lower highs and lower lows, and then continues in the trend that it goes for. But more than 90% of the time, if it creates a divergence, it usually reverses and moves and creates and heads to a new trend. So you can see like here it created a divergence and created a new trend going upward. You can see even here the lines are being shown. Like you can see, this is a lower low, this is a lower high, a lower low, but you can see on the TDI lower low, lower high, but this one did not create a lower low. So you can use like these divergences. If you see one, you just head over to the lower time frame and find a entry, then use proper risk management. You can even create a strategy using the divergences and using an indicator like this. So that's how you use the TDI. If you're able to incorporate it with another indicator, it can do wonders to your trading, like help in creating better results for your system or your trading strategy. So that's all for the TDI. If I left out anything, you can, or you have a question, you can just text me on the Telegram group or the Discord, or reach out to me through Instagram, and I will tell you more and answer the questions that you might have. So that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, kindly hit the like button.